South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magdalene, Chauffeur, bragging and boasting.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. Welcome back to the channel. It's another day, another dollar video, and I'm gonna be reacting to season 2, episode 1 of House of the Dragon. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. Back when Game of Thrones was out, that was one of my favorite shows of all time. At one point, I thought it was the best show ever. I thought it was the #1 show of all time, because when Game of Thrones was hitting, I think, was it season 5 was its peak to me. Season 4, season 5. But every season before 6 and 7 was fire. And then the last 2 seasons, they dropped the ball because they rushed through it. The creators wanted to work on, they got a deal to do Star Wars movies, which they never got to do. And they rushed Game of Thrones. And, you know, I was so upset. I was so upset that I wasn't even going to give House of the Dragons a chance. But I'm glad I did because it turned out to be really good. I'm Team Black, just so y'all know. I'm down with Rhaenyra. I love her. She's my favorite character. I seen some comments saying before that there really wasn't no good people on this show. Like, there's not no good characters. Everybody's bad. So if you're picking a side, it's just because of favoritism. Like, you have no real ground to choose who's good or who's bad. But I disagree with that because I feel like Rhaenyra is a good character. I feel like she was put in a situation where she has to respond. You know, she was supposed to take over, then her dad had a son, and that created all this confusion. But she was just doing what she was supposed to do. She was put in that situation, so I don't blame her, and I'm on her side. And what they did to her son at the season finale of the last season, you already know she about to turn up this season, so she might go full bad this season, but it is what it is. I mean, I could see both sides, you know, because I like her friend. I forgot what's her friend, Alicent, if I'm not mistaken. I like her friend too, and I feel like it's just a whole messed up situation. The only good character was the king. He was the only moral, good person on the show that wanted peace between everybody, but it is what it is. If you haven't seen my reactions to House of the Dragon, I got a playlist on my channel, so you could catch up there. I'm also still doing The Sopranos. The Sopranos will drop Tuesday, and I'll try to have House of the Dragon every Monday. I'm trying to get the reactions on time as soon as the episodes drop, because when the first season of House of the Dragon came out, I took mad long to react to it. I didn't do my reactions when the episodes were dropping every week. So this time I'm trying to drop them on time so the algorithm can actually boost the channel and it can help out more. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I appreciate everybody. If you guys want to see my full uncut reactions, y'all can subscribe to the Patreon and you get the full uncut. You can watch it along with me. I'm going to have some new rewards on there for the people that follow me on Patreon. I appreciate y'all because I want to actually make it worth your while. Anyway, without further ado, let's hop right into this episode. I'm really excited to see the aftermath of what happened, because that ending of season 1, bro, that was a great ending.
Duty.
Beautiful looking shot.
It eclipses all things, even blood. All men of honor must pay its price.
Ned Stark knows something about paying price. He was a man of honor.
Since the days of the first men, we have stood as guardians against the cold and the dark. Through its long tradition, the Night's Watch cultivated its strength from doomed men who had their life as their only possession. But my ancestor, Torrhen Stark, began a tradition by making an offering at the onset of winter. 1 in 10 men from our household was to be chosen to fortify the watch.
At the wall, right?
This is not a sentence.
He was looking like Brandon for a second.
A duty embraced by all who serve the North, even by mine own kin.
Ooh.
It pleases me to think that over a century ago our ancestors treated in this very place. The Conqueror and the King in the North.
You at least had the mercy not to threaten me with your dragon.
Surely the great Torrhen Stark would have sooner died than bent the knee. Unless he believed the Conqueror could bring unity to the Seven Kingdoms.
You are right in that.
That unity is now threatened. The realm will soon tear itself apart if men do not remember the oath sworn to King Viserys and to his rightful heir.
Starks do not forget their oaths, my prince.
It's crazy. So the Stark's gonna play a major role in this too?
I need my men here.
Whilst your men guard against wildlings and weather, the Hightowers plan to usurp the throne. If my mother is to defend her claim to hold the realm united, she needs an army. War is coming.
Okay, so that's Rhaenyra's son.
My father brought King Jacaerys and Queen Alicent to see the wall. His grace stood at this very outlook and watched as their dragons, the greatest power in the world, refused to cross it.
We know why.
Do you think my ancestors built a 700-foot wall of ice to keep out snow and savages?
What does it keep out?
White Walkers, baby. Yo, that'd be crazy if we get some White Walkers in this season, bro. I think that would break the timeline, right?
In fight, the Queen will have them.
They will fight hard, like Northerners.
Yeah, because if we get White Walkers, when was the White Walkers first written about? Or they always been around in Game of Thrones? Because I thought that was just for Game of Thrones, not for this. Your brother. Hey, he's just now getting the news? You could tell HBO dropped a bag on this show, bro.
Maelys must gorge and rest, as must I.
We're going to King's Landing.
To what end?
Killing Vhagar. I cannot face that hoary old bitch alone. With my dragon and yours together, we can kill Vhagar and her rider. Make it a son for a son.
Was this the Queen's command?
The Queen remains absent. I should be at Harrenhal, bending knees, but I must instead remain here to wage her war.
Or perhaps more simply, to await her return.
She has been gone for days. Too long. She is exposed.
She is grieving.
The mother grieves as the Queen shirks her duties.
It was a raven that brought me news of Laena's death. I existed for weeks, in torment, refusing to believe what I'd been told. It was only when I saw my daughter's mortal remains that I could begin to mourn her.
Facts.
A raven has told Rhaenyra that her son is dead.
She needs some time to process, bro.
To know it for certain.
She was a fool to go alone. What if Aemond were to happen upon her?
Then I would pity Aemond.
Don't underestimate Rhaenyra.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished.
He's right about that. She could have freaking roasted all of them when she was there, too. But yeah, I think they're going to have to double team Vhagar, bro, because that dragon is a problem. He's like, we got to jump Vhagar, bro. One-on-one, y'all don't stand a chance. Yeah, she got that look in her eyes like she about to turn the fuck up, bro. Only thing missing is the popcorn.
7 more ships put out to sea this morning to fortify the blockade. The gullet is vast, and we're not like to have the numbers to cover all that open water.
I must have my ship back at sea to lead the effort.
It'll be many weeks yet, I'd wager. But I'll have a word with my brother to see what reinforcements the shipwrights can muster.
You gotta put the closed caption in because sometimes them accents be hard to understand.
The smithy delivered this earlier. My lord?
So I'm assuming he's gonna be like the captain for Rhaenyra's sea army. I remember he pledged to help her.
Or Prince Lucerys.
I was very sorry to hear about your heir's death.
Oh yeah, his grandsons.
Pardon, my lord. If it'll please you, much to do.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea.
Saved his life.
It was only my duty.
I am indebted to you, Alan.
Yo, there better not be no little freaky shit going on between them two, bro. You know, when people get saved, they end up falling in love with their hero. I hope they don't go that route, bro. We know how this show like to have freaky things in it. I mean, that's part of the reason why we enjoy it, but some things a little bit more than others.
Dragon! Arm the sculptor!
Shit about to go down already?
Hold!
Who is that?
Where is Jacaerys?
Attending his lessons.
And those are where?
What do you need of him?
Taken into the small council. He'll be king one day. He must begin his instruction.
What if he does not want to be king?
Where is he?
The library. You must not interrupt his custom.
That's his sister, right? My bad if I get a couple things wrong. It's been a minute since I watched season 1, so
I'm afraid.
I had to refresh my memory with certain things.
They'd be fools to come with Vhagar protecting the city.
Not the dragons. The rats.
If I'm not mistaken, don't she be having like little visions and shit? Like she'll say something and then it happens? That boy a munch for real. Who's the lucky man? Makes sense.
We cannot. Again.
Yes, Your Grace.
What she means, that they can't mess around no more? And I bet you she gonna be the first one trying to get some though. Something gonna happen, she gonna be stressed and she gonna be running to him to get right. He got the queen setting his cape for him? So he probably didn't smash, he only ate her box out. That's all he can do.
My nephew Lord Ormond musters his forces to sally forth from Old Town. They expect to march quickly, meeting little resistance until they reach the Riverlands.
My letters to Rhaenyra. Has there been any answer?
An apology for her dead son?
None.
You think an apology is gonna stop all that? You bugging.
War is now inevitable.
Yup.
Perhaps Your Grace might lend his voice to our outreach.
Enough!
In hopes that new terms might be negotiated.
Release it at once.
He don't want to fucking make peace.
Is the heir to the throne bothering you, Tyland?
No. No, not in the least, Your Grace.
Because I think he wants a ride.
Your Grace.
A ride?
A pony ride.
Hey, yo.
Wouldn't that be fun, Jacaerys? Should the Master of Coin be your royal steed?
So demeaning. Get on your knees. Get
Your
on
Grace.
your knees. That's humiliating,
There
bro.
are important matters to discuss. Despite Sir Tyland's interruptions.
Very well. No time for amusements, Tyland.
Your Grace.
Off you go, Jacaerys.
Good boy.
Where were we?
Rhaenyra's blockade has placed King's Landing under strain, and those pressures will multiply quickly.
Well, we should have just killed her when we had the chance.
Regrettably, the opportunity for surprise has been lost, and with it the chance to end this.
Now you gotta do a full-out assault. Drag the shit out.
We do have need for a new master of ships. We could offer the title to the young Lord Dalton Greyjoy.
Greyjoy. That name's familiar.
You do not have a seat at this council.
Aemond is my closest blood and our best sword. I welcome him.
Path to King's Landing is through the Riverlands. We must establish a toehold there.
But Harrenhal?
The River Lords will either declare for me, or they will meet Vhagar and Sunfire together. And we can burn the blockade while we're at it.
Rhaenyra has dragons as well.
Mine are bigger.
If we loose the dragons to war, there'll be no calling them back. We must proceed cautiously.
Fat old Lord Tully will either raise my banner or see his burn. We should fly to River Run.
You are the king, Your Grace. You must not put yourself at risk.
Who asked you to talk?
In retribution for the death of her son.
Errors were made in the hours following King Viserys' death. We mustn't compound them. You've already demonstrated your might, Your Grace. We must now favor patience and restraint.
Yeah, you overplay your hand, you're gonna turn potential allies against you.
Houses will declare for you in time.
But he's gonna be impatient and mess up. He's gonna probably do something that's gonna make people want to support Rhaenyra.
Good morning, Your Grace.
Good morrow, Lord Larys.
I had come earlier to have a word before the small council convened, but your handmaiden said that you were indisposed.
What is it you wish to discuss?
You want some toes?
I have completed questioning the whole of the castle staff. They produced rather interesting details, but I am satisfied I have exposed all who betrayed our trust.
And what of them?
They no longer breathe our air. I've chosen your new staff, personally.
This guy gives me the creeps, bro. That's gonna cost a big toe and a pinky toe. He's a foot muncher.
Give me that.
Your Grace?
Just leave me.
She's tired of being pampered.
Just leave me.
Is her coat made out of dragon leather? It looks like it is. She looked like she hasn't showered since she got the news of her son. Okay, so yeah, that's her son's dragon's wing. Okay. I don't know why I thought the dragon survived. I forgot the other Vhagar practically bit him in half. The thing is, once she's fully grieved, bro, she's gonna be calm, more dangerous, and more angry. Because you're grieving now, but then the anger kicks in, but then the anger makes you focused. Well, some people, they get focused when they're angry. Shit, I don't know what's more scarier than an angry mom. Maybe an angry mom that got dragons at her disposal.
Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm. Hail King Aegon!
The magnanimous.
The magnanimous.
And how might your king be of service?
'Tis my flock. A tenth of them taken
Yeah,
by the crown.
They're running out of supplies because of the blockade.
Of winter. If I'd had the time to plan,
We should
perhaps.
return them.
Your Grace?
You need your goats for the winter, don't you?
Sheep, your Grace.
Sheep, even better. I shall make your flock of sheep whole.
We already made a promise to all the Crown lands that a tithing of livestock would be necessary to sustain the dragons for their increased activity and, pray not, eventual fighting.
Right. Right. Perhaps we could just return his sheep. He came all this way.
If you return one herd of sheep, your Grace,
Everybody's
you'll soon
gonna
find
want-
them all at the foot of your throne,
Yeah.
expecting the same.
They won't know.
When the king speaks, your Grace, all hear it.
After further thought, I have decided that I cannot restore your sheep. If war were to break out, my dragons will require feed. Bring the next.
He's really in a bad spot either way. Yeah, because if you don't do what the people want, they could turn on you and it could be worse.
If we could but have the crown's coin before we started work, it would bring great relief. Not just to me, but to all the smiths serving your cause.
You shall be paid, and paid well. My army cannot win a war without your weapons. You should continue their making. Our victory depends on the efforts of the small folk.
He's right. He's right.
You have my most sincere gratitude, Your Grace.
Like I said, he's in a tight spot either way. Like if he can't afford to help, but if he doesn't help, the people gonna turn on him, and you're not gonna win a war without the people.
I was only a boy when Jacaerys last graced the seat, but you brought forth memories of him, and he was such a deft touch with the small folk, just as your father did.
I think this dude might end up being a hand, bro. He's about to speak some poison in his ear.
Is the hand's want to keep a firm grip on things. You controlled your father the same way.
He's already sowing division.
Jacaerys had a certain reputation as being pliable.
I am aware.
I would think, as we find ourselves standing within a hair's breadth of war, that you would wish to be viewed differently.
He just knows how to speak to what they want, bro.
How?
Otto Hightower was your father's hand, Your Grace.
He wants to be the hand. Time for him to be demoted. Basically saying that was your father's hand. Look what that got him. You need some new thinkers.
I must admit there are days where I myself can't be sure.
I should tell you mine. It's victory.
And how would you define victory?
Rhaenyra bending the knee
and Aegon sitting there on the throne in peace.
It's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to kill her.
Wished.
Well, if that's how you describe it, then we are aligned.
Then be my ally.
I am.
An ally would not repeatedly cut my legs from beneath me at that table of men. I sit there and I feel your anger.
Frustration. These critical days since Viserys' passing haven't gone to plan.
That's not my fault. My sons both see you as the great example, the hand to 3 kings. Aegon is ever eager to prove himself, and Aemond is angry.
Always angry.
Rhaenyra's son took his eye and was never punished for it. What he did, however vicious...
The caprice of youth.
Caprice of youth?
Can only hope.
What does that mean?
Aemond erred.
He made a mistake, a young mistake?
Fiercely loyal. He wishes to please.
And Aegon still heeds me. In private, at least. But if you undermine my voice, both those boys will grow deaf to it.
I see what she's saying.
I hadn't seen it that way.
We only need to mind Aegon until the novelty of rule is spent. Once he tires of it, you and I can steer our course to victory.
A fine strategy.
So basically saying when her son gets tired of doing king shit.
Path to victory now is one of violence.
Yup. There's no peace talks. You can't make peace. It's just wartime, bro. She doesn't want war,
that
but...
does not mean it must be wanton.
I feel her.
No.
She knows what she gotta do even though she don't want to do it. I respect it. It would be nice to be able to solve things peacefully with her old friend, but Rhaenyra want blood.
When last we met, there were 2 of you.
The White Worm.
Did you think I would wither in your absence?
I did not think you would flower a traitor.
You speak of highborn games. I am commonborn.
To Otto Hightower.
As long as he had gold to pay for them.
Who sent you fleeing from King's Landing in such disrepair?
He still got feelings for her.
Throne.
That was the Hightower's conspiracy. I merely profited from knowing Aegon's movements.
But you delivered him.
He would have returned home eventually for gold and for respite, as he always does. I simply sped the business along.
Business that ended with the theft of the Queen's throne and the murder of her son.
You only blame me because your true enemies are out of reach.
Ooh.
Arrangement with the Hand was purely transactional. I held no loyalty to him.
I kind of believe her.
Otto Hightower was to me as I am to your noble ilk, fodder to be cast off.
What else do you know of him, his plans?
Little and less.
So then you're not useful to me. Why should I keep you alive?
This is nothing of value to you, Daemon.
One thing you do possess. Is he gonna show her mercy? Don't tell Rhaenyra she's here.
Have her moved to the cells. She is to be treated as a traitor to the crown.
Oh.
Forgive me, my prince, but the lady speaks the truth. She was no agent of the Hightowers.
What is it to you?
A matter of honor.
Was it honor that made you stand by and watch as the Hightowers usurped the throne? You and your traitorous twin?
No, my prince. I'm shamed by it. It's why I abandoned the King's Guard and my brother and came here.
I don't care. Aegon was in your grasp. You should have killed him yourself.
I reckon our names of the King's Guard are just 8 and 10. And we swore the same oath to defend the whole of the royal family.
With honor.
So what were we to do when they turn against one another?
He has a good point. Daemon, don't turn away your allies, bro. You need all the allies you can get right now. People that are loyal, you can't treat them like shit. Rhaenyra's back. Yeah, I'm loving all the shots in this episode so far, bro. The visuals, A+.
And the first men, Lady of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
And the music giving me chills, too.
Did you find what you needed?
And some.
Your counsel stands at the ready, Your Grace.
Bro, that's such a badass scene right here. The way she just walked in.
To Harrenhal at your command, and set our toehold in the Riverlands.
She got other plans.
Britain's blockade of the Gullet moves into place. All seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing will soon be cut off.
I want Aemond Targaryen.
I want his head. Bro, this scene was so fire. And she only had one line.
In your years as merchant of gossip, you surely accumulated spies within the Red Keep, servants who knew the comings and goings.
Scheme with someone else, Daemon. I was once in your thrall, but no longer.
A transaction, then. Your knowledge in exchange for your freedom.
I don't believe him.
Your Grace, Lady Jane Arryn has pledged her support in exchange for a dragon to guard the Vale.
And Lord Cregan Stark
How many dragons they got left, though?
has promised 2,000 men.
Oh, he's grieving his brother, too. Shit, giving me a little, it's good acting, bro. And you can make me tear up a little bit. Because I'm naturally not like that. But that's how good the show is. So I'm assuming this is like their little private funeral. Yeah. They don't got a body though. That's messed up. She's doing something for Rhaenyra's son too. It's sad because it's like I could see people being on both sides, you know? Like Alicent, I only like Alicent on the green side. That's the only person I like. Because she's not evil, but she's between a rock and a hard place. I can't wait till they have their little face-to-face. Who the hell is this? Being all sneaky and shit. You know when somebody's on a boat with a robe? Oh, Daemon? Okay. Thought it was like a new character or something. He's going to King's Landing?
A tribute.
Bro, the balls on Daemon. Yo.
Commander. Never gone for long. I'm told you bear a mislike for the Hightowers.
Fuck the Hightowers.
What's his plan, though?
The White Worm said you're one of Aegon's rat catchers. You must be busy. That castle positively crawls with them now.
I heard the White Worm was dead.
Her ghost told me you're a betting man. Fighting pits.
Dogs. And bones.
How deep your debts?
Listen, man, money can always solve problems.
You possess a unique knowledge of the Red Keep.
Michael's tunnels. Great big rat's nest it is. I know them better than the shape of my own cock.
Hey, yo.
Tonight he's going to be your friend. You're to find and slay the Prince Daemon Targaryen. He has silver hair and one eye.
That's not gonna be easy.
But I understand he's quite good in a fight. You want to take caution. It's one half. We'll get the other when it's done.
I think he's using him as bait for something, bro, because this guy ain't gonna be able to kill Aemond.
We've wasted precious days in this war of quills and ravens. Words are wind. You should be leading the van, and I should be flying cover on Vhagar. No castle would dare to raise Rhaenyra's banner against us. We would bring the whole of the Crown Lands to heel.
You gonna rule by fear?
Otto fears to upset the order of things. And Alicent is simply angry.
I think he knows that he messes with his mom.
She has a gentle heart, and Rhaenyra is a cunning spider. Long ago, she drew Alicent into her web, intoxicated her.
Just like she did to you, huh?
It is not your mother's fault.
You know a thing or two about being intoxicated with Rhaenyra.
That makes her a fool.
He still loves Rhaenyra too, probably. Because to have that much anger is because you was scorned, bro. You was hurt because you loved her. But you ain't want to be the side dude. But you're still a side dude to Alicent, so it's dumb. Oh, you guys is plotting, huh? Coming up with little schemes. They're schemers.
You and Vhagar are the greatest single power in the realm. If it wasn't obvious before, it certainly is now. But there are many pieces at play here, some of which you can't yet see. I promise you, Aemond, you will have all the vengeance that you seek, but you must keep a grip on your impulses. We both know that your brother cannot.
Is he gonna try to secretly get him to take over the throne eventually? Because we all agree Aegon's the worst choice to be king. He's not meant for it at all. But he did right earlier, so I can't really knock him. I agreed with him. So maybe he will grow into the role. Watch out for the rats.
My mother and grandsire mind me like some helpless duckling.
Oh, but you're the king. Who gives a shit what they say?
My brother at least knows his place. He's as loyal as a hound. I can set him and his dragon on my foes at will.
Keep your eyes down.
I need a style that demonstrates
How the hell does nobody see these two guys just coming out of nowhere?
what magnanimous means.
Make Aegon the Generous, then. That would charm the small folk.
I like that.
Is there more strong one? Aegon the Dragonheart.
Better.
Aegon the Dragon Cock.
Yeah.
Oh, because I guess they assume they just working on killing rats and shit. So they ain't pay him no mind.
Different group of rat catchers working upstairs.
If we're to kill a royal fucking prince, where do you think we're gonna find him?
I got you in the castle. I thought the rest was your bit.
I could end you right here. Take the rest of the gold myself. Show me.
Fuck off!
I'm kind of nervous, y'all.
This level.
Like, I'm scared. Something bad is gonna happen. The tension is at 100 right now. The music ain't helping either.
Set a trap. Huh? For appearances. I'll search the next room.
That was a creepy looking painting on the wall. I feel like Aegon's gonna be just waiting and just cut this guy's heads off.
For the rats.
She's like, wait a minute, y'all not supposed to be on this level. Something is off. I ain't gonna lie, you might have to like get rid of her, bro. It's too late now.
Who the fuck is she?
She's the queen, she is.
A son for a son, he said. Or does she look like a fucking son to you?
Over there.
Oh, shit.
We need to get our head and get out.
Oh, shit. Nah, gang.
They look the same. Which one's a boy?
Maybe that one.
We'll look for a cock.
Bro, nah, this is next level.
Do anything but what I ask, and I'll bleed the whole lot of you.
This is really gonna compound the issues, bro. They wanted Aegon. Damn, bro.
Necklace. It's of great value.
We gonna take it regardless.
That's not a son.
I mean, she's seen your faces too, so it's like you can't let her live. This is so fucked up, bro. This is so fucked up, bro.
It's the other one. She's not going to give up the king's heir that easy.
They taking too long. They took too long. Somebody's gonna come save her.
No. She's telling true.
Hold him down.
Oh my God. Oh my God, did they really go there? Holy fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God, that shit is so fucked up, bro. I'm not rocking with that at all. That is so crazy. Oh. Holy fuck, bro. That shit just made me burn inside, like.
Helena!
Oh my fucking.
They killed the boy.
Oh. And now Alicent is gonna be on some. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I need some time to process that ending. That ending is like a big what the fuck. I knew something crazy was gonna happen at the end, but I did not expect that, bro. That is some whole next level shit. I mean, we had the Red Wedding. We done had so many what the fuck moments in Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. Bro, a little kid? And you could hear him cutting off the head, bro. Yo. And that's a dumb move because they asked for Aemond. Rhaenyra didn't even know that Daemon was going to do that. She didn't know he was going to go off and do some little sneaky move. And I get it. You know, he's trying to be proactive and, you know, do his thing for his queen to make her happy. But he overstepped. And that's a big fuck up. That was a big fuck up because now you're going to have Alicent on 100. She's going to be playing dirty. I mean, okay. Rhaenyra lost her son. It's a little bit of different circumstance. He was a fighting age. He was on a dragon, you know. It's still fucked up. She lost her son. But that whole thing right there, bro, that's boundaries, bro. Like, you done crossed the boundary with that. Wow. What a way to start a season, bro. What a way to start a season. That was a great first episode. I was entertained from beginning to end, on the edge of my seat. I loved it, bro. That's all I got to say. So stay tuned for the next reaction next week. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. What was your favorite part of this episode and what are y'all looking forward to for this season? All right, it's your boy Dollars. I'm a holla. I'm off.
For my time goes by, they gon' raise a nigga jersey in the sky. Treat a nigga right, big dreaming on my life. Shorty wanna get some air, I go and get her when I fly. Taking off on these niggas I retire. The minute I catch fire, I smoked them all before, just revisiting the high.